Your toys will not save you. Technology fails and falters at my whim. Things are pretty bad. Time to assemble the Freedom Bot 5. Hello and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by, what's the person? Who is it? Oh, right, Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch and Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at Dolphin21 on Twitter, Dolphin21 on Twitter, and on Twitch and YouTube, it's Dolphin with no digits. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, and Aeon's End are available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, and Spirit Island will be available soon thanks to the backstarting words. This is hard. I'm trying to figure out words on the fly. Thanks to the kickstarting efforts on Indiegogo, and you can get the games and more info at handelabra.com. Hey guys, Sparky and Seamus, all the cool kids are here, including myself. So let's go ahead and play some Sentinels. We are doing our start of the month OblivAeon match, and I just hit the random button and went. And we have a team of Unity, Darkwatch, Mr. Fixer, the Wraith, and Freedom 6 Tempest. Environment 1 is the Maerynian Refuge. Environment 2 is Omnitron 4, and the three environments backlisted are Temple of Zhulong, Megalopolis, and one other one we'll find out in a bit. It's going to be a bad words stream. Bad words. Oh, damn. Oh, crap. Oh. Yeah, I forget what the fifth environment is. We'll find out. But I know it's Megalopolis and Temple of Zhulong at least. So let's just get through this, since I think last week's stream was like 6 hours or something ridiculous. Not last week, but last month's OblivAeon stream was six hours. Unity is starting with a B-Bot, Flash Forge, Robot Reclamation, and Turret Bot. Darkwatch Mr. Fixer is starting with a Charge, Harmony, Meditation, and Overdrive. The Wraith has Combat Stance, Grappling Hook, Inventory Barrage, and Trust Fund. No weapons for her. And Sacrificial Tempest. Is it Sacrifice? Yeah, Sacrifice Tempest has Electrical Storm, Into the Stratosphere, Shielding Winds, and Vicious Cyclone. Oh boy. So create contraption. At the end of your turn, each player may discard any number of cards. Whenever an equipment card is discarded, add 1 token to this card. When there are 5 tokens on this card, flip this card. Chekhov's hairdryer. Oh boy. How many equipments do we have though? We have like 0. So that's going to be fun. All right, start game. We have Void Soul, objective flipping. So this one's the one that is easy to flip and easy to deal with, except Void Soul, which, as we've learned, is annoying to deal with as well. The place for the things that do something when stuff happens. That environment, yes. Aeon Master in the other battle zone. Inevitable Destruction card. OblivAeon, Heir to Nothingness, adding Devastation tokens. Incapping Tempest. Oh boy, the sacrifice. Oh boy. Well, that was a fun game for Tempest. So what happened there? Destroy the non-villain target with the lowest HP. Well, yep, that destroyed Tempest. All right, bye Tempest. I guess this is not going to be the flawless game this time. His incap abilities: 1 hero may use a power, 1 player may draw a card, discard the top card of each deck. And I think what I'm going to be doing this time, I think I saw John doing this, where every time he has to replace a hero card, he just chooses random. And now we have benchmark supply and demand. HQ, I'm calling in a code red. I'm going to need a full deployment package on this one. Interesting. Okay, so benchmark supply and demand has flash installation drive, secondary cannon, and 2 threat neutralizers. Cool. So let's take a look and see what the standby environments are. Ruins of Atlantis. That's the other one. Temple of Zhulong, Ruins of Atlantis, Megalopolis. I guess I could have also clicked that earlier. For some reason I didn't. Alright, so primary objective. Whenever an objective is flipped in either battle zone, add 1 token to this card. When there are 3 tokens on this card, move OblivAeon to the other battle zone and flip this card. On the flip side, reduce damage dealt to OblivAeon by 2. If OblivAeon is dealt 5 or more damage in a single turn, remove this card from the game. So this one is nice to deal with, as we learned, or at least it's nicer to deal with because we're not automatically screwed when we're on countdown 1. Great reward, bad heroes to redeem, Void Soul workaround, and a death. Yes. So Void Soul, let's see. Whenever an objective card is flipped, this card deals itself 2 psychic damage and flips. This hero target with the lowest HP deals each non-villain target 2 psychic damage and 2 infernal damage. If no damage was dealt this way, play the top card of the Scion deck. You know, Mr. Fixer is a really good counter for this. If he had a jack handle, just saying. But we don't have that, and he is not the lowest anyway. In fact, with Unity, he will often not be the lowest. And as we learned the last time we played with Void Soul, when he flips, he does this stuff at the start of his turn, and at the end of his turn, he deals damage, and then the card flips, and it starts over again, and so the end of turn damage will always happen. That's the annoying thing about Void Soul. We also have the annoying thing about Aeon Master in that, well, he's annoying. But at least we don't have to deal with Aeon Men for the objectives. Or the primary objectives, the shields. So, yeah, Chekhov's hairdryer would like to claim. And Benchmark does have 2 equipments to go towards that, which is nice. Unity could Flash Forge to get equipment cards. And in that manner, we would be able to claim this immediately. Just would require us to sacrifice Unity's, like, hand. But she doesn't have a means of getting B-Bot or Turret Bot out otherwise anyway. And those aren't, I mean, like, B-Bot's cool and all. Turret Bot is kind of boring, relatively speaking. I think Turret Bot's main claim is 9 HP. It's the highest HP golem that she has. But having to wait 1 round for the 3 damage is kind of lackluster. I'd rather play a platform bot and deal 3 damage immediately. But, you know, there's many platform bots and only 1 turret bot. Fixer does not have Jack Handle, but can meditate. For what good that will do him. His base power, though, is going to destroy an ongoing equipment card, which makes it tough to want to put something out there, but he could overdrive and not destroy anything, which would be nice. However, if Fixer could get Create Contraption himself, being able to deal 2 targets 6 irreducible energy damage with Mr. Fixer, that seems powerful. And that's irreducible damage, right? Irreducible damage? Did someone say I need to deal 5 or more damage in a single turn and we have a source of irreducible damage there? Cool. I think we want Fixer to claim that objective, honestly. Because we could basically get OblivAeon to phase 2 in like 2 minutes. However, for that to happen, we need Fixer and Unity and Benchmark to be in the same battle zones. And that is going to eat up all of our equipments, but I think it's a worthy sacrifice. So I guess that means Unity's not claiming an objective, which is fine. She's still sacrificing her play or her turn, no, but I think Chekhov's hairdryer on Fixer sounds amazing. Do we want people in Battle Zone 2 or Battle Zone 1? OblivAeon is in Battle Zone 2. But Void Soul's in Battle Zone 1. I think we're just going to mainly stay here, but then I guess that means one hero has to go to the other battle zone, and that can be either Wraith or Benchmark on his turn. So we'll just say no to that. Stay in school, kids. Say no to environment switching. Stay there. Don't do anything. Flash Forge. Discard your hand. Discard your hand. Claim 3 equipments. And scrap metal, I don't really use that often. Construction pylon is great, but I'm not going to be able to get it and use it with this. So I'm going to... You don't need 2 modular workbenches. I'm going to take 1. Not use my power. Draw an equipment card anyway. There's at least options for Fixer. Take on the objective. And, well, he could do things. Don't really need to take out Void Soul or deal with Void Soul, but we could take out Aeon Locust because, yeah, if that can play Aeon Men, which we don't want. All right, so Wraith has no equipments. Fixer has no equipments. Unity has 4 equipments. Benchmark has 2. His power can give a card play. Flash Installation Drive can give a lot of extra plays on his turn. No, Secondary Cannon, he doesn't have the cards to fund it just yet. Unity, basically Supply Crate would help make up for her sacrifice. So the question is Supply Crate or Flash Installation Drive. The annoying thing is that even if Unity gets Supply Crate, it's still going to be 2 rounds before Unity can be useful. Whereas Benchmark is immediately useful and Flash Installation Drive can help with his utility. So I guess we're just going to ditch all of Unity. And then we're going to keep the Flash Installation Drive. Yeah! Chekhov's hairdryer. Now, it is an equipment card. So if Fixer uses his power, he could destroy Chekhov's hairdryer, which would be tragic. Right, so who wants to go to Battle Zone 2? Let's send Wraith because she has a combat stance. Oh yeah, Orchestrate the Void. Hello. So it doesn't matter who has this, but someone should take it. Whenever you cause another player to play a card, use a power, or draw a card, add 1 token to this card. When there are 5 tokens on this card, flip this card. Wraith is awful at this. Wraith cannot do anything to get that. All of her stuff is selfish. Benchmark, I think, is also selfish. No. Ally Matrix gives other players stuff to do. He needs to get it, though, but that's something that can do that. And really, every hero here is pretty selfish anyway. But Ally Matrix is Benchmark's best hope at getting other people to do things. So we're going to give that to Benchmark. Combat Stance gives Wraith something to do, and Stealth keeps her protected. Everyone on that team isn't good for that objective. Literally everyone. Incap abilities, power, draw. Actually, well, wait, is it your hero? Whenever you cause another player. So does this also count for that? I feel like it might. So actually, Benchmark is slightly better than everyone else in that regard. Okay, so now we have Infusion of Power. At the end of your turn, if there are only 2 heroes in this battle zone, 1 hero character card may deal itself 4 psychic damage. If a hero is dealt damage this way, flip this card. The Apex of Humanity. Increase damage dealt by your hero by 1. Reduce damage dealt to your hero by 1. Whenever your hero uses a power, they regain 1 HP. That sounds good for Fixer, right? So we need to work towards doing that for Fixer. But Benchmark for now, Flash Installation, regain a hit point, play the top card. Flyby, deal up to 3 targets 200 damage each. That's reduced too much. So stop dealing damage and either play a card or return this to your hand. I don't have a reason to play Threat Neutralizer when I can't use its power right now. That said, I could draw towards Ally Matrix a bit faster if I have a bunch of softwares, right? But I think I want to take this to my hand. I feel like better to keep that in my hand or something. Subcutaneous injection or whatever was discarded. Reduce all projectile and fire damage. Deal each target 1 cold damage. If at least 1 hero target is dealt damage this way, destroy 1 equipment card. No! Chekhov's hairdryer! Oh, no, wait. We could do benchmark. Never mind. Gotta save Chekhov's hairdryer. Gotta save the hairdryer. Although, that said, Fixer could someday do a bunch of stuff with equipments. Oh, boy. This is getting exciting. We have OblivAeon in battle zones with Aeon Men and... Oh, but that. Ha! You are doing the worst types of damage because it's all reduced by 1. And then here we go with the damage dealing here. Man, if only we had the thing. Let's give it to... it doesn't matter who, right? I mean, it could matter if we had 2 OblivAeon Nemesis, but it does not matter here. Let's just... I wanted to hit Fixer, but I feel like that would be a bad idea to hit Fixer. Oh, good. The Mechanic Accumulator here to destroy equipment cards for you. Haha! Except that plays an Aeon Man, but whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. Combat stance. Combat stance. Combat stance kind of already paid itself in spades. If a hero character card is dealt damage this way, destroy 1 of the hero's non-character cards. No! Chekhov's hairdryer! No! Oh, well. We have the hairdryer, at least. So that's something. Damage and recovery. Let's do the damage first. Yes, that was awful. Very awful. Much awful. All right. So we could get Infusion of Power. And I believe then that means that Fixer should probably meditate towards Driving Mantis. Because the damage reduction with Driving Mantis is really good. So we have to get 1 hero in, or 2 heroes in 1 battle zone. And the question is, which 2? We could either move Unity to battle zone 2 and we're good, or we move Fixer to battle zone 2 and we're also good. But, you know, the stupid Mechanic Accumulator over here is making me annoyed. So I'm just going to move Unity since she has literally nothing. And then we'll figure out what to do later. Stay there. Take on the objective. Which is Sanction doing that? Whenever an objective is blah, blah, blah. Discard. Right. Meditate. For Driving Mantis. In play. And I would lose Driving Mantis if I were to use a power. So I'm just going to skip. Select a target to be dealt damage. Well, I mean, Benchmark doesn't have much going for him right now. But all right, we have another reward. Yay! Is there a way I can get rid of Mechanic Accumulator? Do these only go after heroes? Of course they only go after heroes. That's a lot of devastation happening over there. guess I'm just gonna stay here. Is this Omni Unity? It is. See, the thing about Omni Unity was, ever since the one game I played so many months ago, where after the hero was incapped, all of their cards still had 5 HP, or rather the replaced hero had 5 HP cards, even when Omni Unity was still unclaimed. I mean, Omni Unity on Unity would be something, right? But no, I'll just take on the objective. Gotta do that. We gotta get objectives and stuff. And we could claim it pretty quickly. If I have Trust Fund. Because, I mean, like, I'm very likely to draw equipments off of Trust Fund, and then I could discard an equipment. But here, let's... Mega Computer will be really good if we can, like, get enough card plays. I don't think I'm going to last long enough for Inventory Barrage, though. Plus, it's way too early for that. Throwing Knives or Stun Bolt. Both good options, but I don't have the Utility Belt, so I can't do both. So let's go for Throwing Knives, because that can dispatch with Aeon Men a bit more easily. Stealth. Draw. And we reveal Mega Computer. So if we want Mega Computer, we can discard for it. The thing is, the Mechanic Accumulator is going to destroy it anyway. If you discarded an equipment card, flip this card. Sure, let's take Omni Unity. And that does flip the shield, and now OblivAeon's in Battle Zone 2. Which is also kind of annoying, because that's also where all the men are. But that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know that we'll be able to deal with all of these Aeon Men, though. Oh. I could take out Aeon Thrall. But Aeon Thrall's the one that I don't really care about. I want to get rid of Aeon Locust, but I don't have enough plays for that. Well, we'll just do that. Like, if getting rid of Aeon Thrall... Like, if Aeon Thrall gets destroyed, all villain targets regain 2 hit points, which doesn't really matter when there's like 0 hit points to regain. Do I want to move to the second battle zone? That's where OblivAeon is. I'm going to stay right here. At the end of your turn, each hero may deal themselves 2 psychic damage. Well... That's an exciting reward, except I can't have Benchmark take it, and Fixer... Well, he could deal himself damage and redirect it. I think I don't want to swap that out because that is a nice reward. But I could have a hero use a power, but then that's going to destroy something. I just need to have someone. Yeah, so let's give a draw to Fixer to add to the void. Yeah, there we go. Hardware. Things, destroy an ongoing environment or a target with 2 or fewer. Well, there's only this one, right? And actually that is exceptionally annoying because that's going to keep destroying something. That said, it is also kind of making certain damage less bad. Actually, Benchmark's pretty much dead anyway by Fixer and Void Soul and Sanction, right? So we're just going to go ahead and do a super turn. Play a card, and by super turn I don't really know what I mean yet, but yeah, let's get rid of that Torrential Monsoon and have nothing else to do. Deal 2 targets with the lowest 2 fire each. Targets dealt damage, so it cannot deal damage until the start of the environment turn. Well, there goes Benchmark. But hey, Fixer can redirect. Yay! Void Soul can't take it, so I'll give it to Sanction, who cannot deal damage. And my random hero is Extreme Primordance. Bloody hell, mates. This one's going to take everything we can give. That is not an attempt at any accent. Shut up. Do not go to Battle Zone 2 because that is a dangerous zone right now. Destroy a car. Oh, I worked so hard for these. Void Soul. Why are you terrible? Well, Apex of Humanity is better than Driving Mantis. And I saw. Okay, that's actually really good because that moves the Aeon Men away from OblivAeon. Ouch. Captain Cosmic was literally just brought here and he's already halfway to incapped. Oh well. That was mostly Aeon Men, which is fine. Play the top card of the environment deck at the start of the turn, except conveyor panels was automatically destroyed. Ha ha ha! Sign with the lowest. Each player discards one card. Well, it's not like Unity was doing anything. Wraith, on the other hand, has things to do. She has a lot of setup to do, though, so we'll get rid of Suture Self. Most hero targets. Why was that Battle Zone 2? You don't have anything in play, right? Oh, right. Omnitron's a target. Okay. Deal each target 2 and 2 and add a devastation token. If OblivAeon destroys this, move OblivAeon here and play a card. Cool. Let's hit Aeon Thrall first so that there's no HP regen. And then Aeon Master is going to play a card. Let's see what that card is. Aeon Warrior. OblivAeon deals the hero with the highest. Well, that's going to be 12 to Wraith, which is going to put her at 5. I gotta hit Wraith first because otherwise Wraith goes down, and I want Wraith more than I want Unity. This is not a good game right now. I've had 2 rounds and they've been awful rounds. Yeah, because now when I take out Aeon Warrior, I'll go after Wraith. He'll go after Wraith or Omni-Unity. Okay. That's fine because Omni-Unity's. Actually, I want Omni-Unity. Damn it. Let's start over again. Hi, I'm Lou Dolphin. Welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by Lou Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone. I'm more willing to sacrifice Unity than I am to sacrifice Omni-Unity. Is it going to matter, though? Well, we're still going to get a card play off of the Aeon Locus. But let's first take a look and see what happens. Deal each target 2 energy. What? And the best part is that he's going to move to the other battle zone and then continue with his 2 and 2 damage. No, god damn it. This game sucks. Is there anything here that makes sense? I don't think really. I think that wipes out the entire team. So we're gonna start from ground zero. Oh, wait. Oh, no, he didn't move. Because... Oh, Wraith was moved to the other battle zone, even though she was incapped. Okay. Never mind. We're not at ground 0. We're at ground 1/2. Choose random. The world will be raised. Not one atom will remain. Group huddle, everyone. This is bigger than we ever trained for, so watch out for each other. Do you want to move to battle zone 1? At this point, I feel like we just kind of have to have OblivAeon destroy all of the environment over there. Oh my gosh, look at all those Aeon men. That's terrible. Let's just have... Oh wait, she's not even in that battle zone either, which is even more annoying. Oh, and we still have this... Let's have you go to Battle Zone 1. Reality bends to my will, and my will is that reality end. No time for fun and games. I've got to grow up. Can't let anyone down. And stay there. We're going to figure something out. Maybe. Do you want to move to the second battle zone? No. Do you want this? Yes. Is this irreducible? No. Because otherwise we could have OblivAeon deal each non-hero target to Infernal. Although I guess that would actually be awful. Actually, OblivAeon's not even in this battle zone. But it'd be awful because it'd be destroying Aeon. Deal each villain target 2 Psychic is probably my best bet. Because we kind of have to, like, clear the field here. We kind of have to. Kind of, sort of, gotta. Where's End of Days when you need it? Well, I could have selected Fnatic, except someone thought it'd be a wise idea to just select random heroes for each opportunity. This is OblivAeon hard mode when you're not getting the heroes you need. We're getting the heroes we deserve, but not the heroes that we need. Which is not really good. Can we do something with that? Void Soul is not doing that. I mean, we're... Yeah. Stupid Void Soul. Oh, we have Salvage Yard. How dare someone suggest such a thing? Let's reduce damage dealt by Sanction. That seems like something that might help a smidgen. All right. So does this mean that we can get this, or is this all considered one hero? Well, let's have Mainstay hit himself. Did that add a token? It did. Let's have Wraith hit himself. Did it add a token? It did. All right, we can claim this immediately. Yay! You can claim it immediately. Let's hit both idealists because that's just how we roll as we hit children. And we'll hit Medico. Sure, let's just hit all of the Sentinels. Literally every single one. And one more. Sure, sure, Cosmic. We'll hit you as well. Yeah, we got the Brother's Sacrifice. All right, so now what? Can you wipe the board? You can't deal multiple targets damage. But you can get your hairdryer back. For all the good that'll do you. But I kind of don't want you to be in this battle zone. Right? Because... On the other hand, I also don't want to be... I don't want OblivAeon and Aeon Master to be in the same battle zone. That's just dreadful. But Void Soul's doing terrible things anyway, so I don't know. I guess we might as well Salvage Yard. We have no setup at all, so... Although I will be destroying the Apex of Humanity if I use my power twice. Damn it! Okay, let's stay here. If 4 cards are discarded this way, flip this card. Well... This is the time we can get it, like, immediately. We also could have the Idealist get it, which would be kind of interesting because the Idealist is very good with concepts. I can't get the hairdryer and use it, is the thing. I can get it, but I can't use it. Oh. No, Fixer wants that, right? Fixer wants everything that does damage, so we'll take that on. Well, Bloody Knuckle, so I could use a power. And Aeon Locus is bad when it gets destroyed by OblivAeon, but by itself, all he does is regain 1 hit point to everyone. These Aeon Thralls, how do we have 5 Aeon Thralls? They're doing 2 damage each. This guy's doing 1 damage to 3 targets. Honestly, I think it's better just to leave everyone in Battle Zone 1 right now. Just because there's so much terrible crap happening in Battle Zone 2. It's worth the devastation token. Kind of, sort of, not really. I don't know. 3 damage is more than 2 damage, so we'll hit Aeon Vassal. And I'll destroy the Brother's Sacrifice, sure. Alright, each player may reveal the top card of the deck they may discard or draw. So this sounds like discard, 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 discard. Oh my gosh, the Mecha Knight has been formed. Excellent. It's all going according to plan. At the end of your turn, you may move any number of your cards from your play area to your hand. Huh. This is a really good one for Idealist to get because she can move cards underneath concepts. We'll take on that objective. Your base power can put a fragment from hand under a concept in play. So yeah, let's conceptualize for whatever. Something that, so Monster of Id would be interesting, but let's take, I already have a karate robot. My flying stabbing knives was discarded, really? Let's get giant floaty head. Oh, I could put this under fixers. It doesn't even have to be my own. Oh my gosh, that's funny. And actually, that is really good. We can power this up for Mr. Fix. I did not realize that would work. Holy crap. But I need to do this in order to get the giant floaty head. But I just realized the flaw in my plan was I need to have a fragment in hand. Actually, no, I don't need to. What am I doing? Well, I drew a card anyway. I don't have to do this, though, because we can move giant floaty head and a card underneath it, right? Or... oh, it didn't work. Oh, I thought that would work. I guess technically cards under cards don't count. Okay. Good to know. We'll just set up for later. Do I move to second? No, not really. If there are more hero targets than non-hero targets in this battle zone, normally that's easy to do, but not when there's 17 Aeon Men. But sure, let's take on that objective. Because what does that do for me? Cursor. Increased damage dealt by non-character card hero targets by 1. And actually, this doesn't say your non-character card hero targets, so this would also affect Unity. But nonetheless, it also affects Captain Cosmic, which is amazing with, you know, this, but, you know. What shall we do? Play this card next to a hero character card, and then deal damage to it, so they can use powers? Like, Mecha Knight's Ultra Strike to take out another Aeon Man. It is going to go off twice, though. Although it does say may, so actually we will give it to Fixer. We will give Fixer a power. Fixer will Super Mecha Knight Ultra Strike, which is going to do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So all of those are +1, so it's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And it'd be very tempting to try to give that to Sanction, but that does not seem like a good idea. Let's just take out the other Aeon Vassal. And then you could use your base power, but that's either going to destroy Apex of Humanity, Mecha Knight Ultra Strike, Giant Floaty Head, or Brother Sacrifice. And I don't want to do any of those things. I'm gonna skip that one. Yeah, it doesn't destroy cards under it, which is actually very interesting. Targets dealt damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of the environment turn. Okay. Just in case OblivAeon destroys things, we should take out Aeon Locus. Deal each target 2 cold. If any environment targets are dealt damage this way, destroy a building card. Okay, that's actually annoying. But we could Brother Sacrifice. Is that... I mean, we're going to lose Dynamic Siphon. Does that actually matter, though? It's actually perfect. We're destroying all the Aeon Men. Except Aeon Warrior. Whatever. If OblivAeon destroys us, he deals 7 energy damage. Sure, yeah, no big deal. That's totally fine. Oh... I mean, there's a lot that's going to happen, right? When a hero target will be destroyed, prevent that damage or destruction, make all hero targets immune to damage until the start of your turn, and then remove this card from the game. Is that worth it? Yeah, so this is a concept in play, even if it's in Fixer's play area. So, so Idealist could put cards under it. And it doesn't say destroy a card underneath this card, so we can power this up indirectly through Idealist, even if Idealist doesn't have it. I never realized that. I thought only Idealist could benefit from that, but that is untrue. I mean, I realized that... Hey, Chris Batchelor, I'll talk to you in a second. I knew that was true for whatchamacallit? I lost my train of thought. I knew it was true for the Expatriate one that says any number of ammo cards may be in play next to this card. I forget which one it was. Can I just look at rewards if I do this? No, of course not. This one? Yes. Any number of ammo cards may be in play next to this card. I knew that Expatriate could put ammo cards next to this one, even though I never had that situation arise. But I never realized that Mecha Knight Ultra Strike would also count towards that. So that's cool. I haven't been on my other Twitch channel a few months. It's not that something went wrong. It's just that I've had a busy semester, and I've kept up with this weekly stream because it's just something for another channel, but I have not had the energy or time to deal with my main channel. But my semester this semester was super busy. I was teaching 21 credit hours, and frequently I had weeks where I had very little free time outside of this stream. So I basically put my stream on hiatus, and I will return. Actually, like, next week I'll return because the semester's ending. And next semester I only have 12 credits, and I'm not teaching evenings, which was basically the bane of my existence this semester. So I should have a lot more free time next semester. All right, do I want to keep my heroes alive and sacrifice Brother Sacrifice? Or am I willing to put up with the damage? I mean, Fixer's going to take -1. But the Sentinels are going to take 2 each. I mean, Dynamics I don't really care about. That I just did that for the 1 turn. It's not really going to last much longer, even if I kept it alive anyway. Void Soul, however, is the one that's super annoying because he deals the hero in the play area with the most rewards 3 Infernal, and that is Fixer. Then he flips, and then the hero with the lowest deals each non-villain 2 and 2, and that one is going to be probably Fixer. And that's going to be dealing 3 and 3 because of his Apex of Humanity. So I kind of just want to not deal with that at all. Let's just get rid of the damage. Is there a paste bin for Plat Notes? There was some sort of guide somewhere. I think you could find it on speedrun.com. If you go to speedrun.com/ff13, it should be listed somewhere in the guides. If not, I'll deal with it after the stream. Oh, I don't want to destroy Giant Floaty Head because I want to get to Hope for the Dawn, or do I need it? I mean, it's only devastating Aurora. Then again, this helps deal with Aeon Men. Is there a way we can give you 2 plays off of your incap? And as long as it's, yeah. Okay, we can do that. All right, if it's not there, just send me a PM or something. I'll deal with it later. Sorry to have you do that. I'm busy with this stream right now. I'm definitely not destroying Apex of Humanity or Mechanite Ultra Strikes. We're going to destroy the Giant Floaty Head. Move OblivAeon to this battle zone. Excellent. Yes. Keep going. Oh boy, Faultless too. Jeez Louise. This sign deals each hero target 1 and 1. Well, oh yeah, Brother Sacrifice. That's fine. I forgot. That was a good time for Brother Sacrifice. Especially since OblivAeon has this nasty habit of moving to the other battle zone. So that's 0 damage. That's 0 damage. That's 0 damage. Deal damage? Well, guess what? We can't deal damage. Ha ha ha. Alright, I think that was a worthy sacrifice. Look at all this damage we've prevented. Deal each non-device target 2 lightning. I like that. Play a top card of the Aeon Men deck. Move all Aeon Men to this battle zone? Is that what that said? Okay, so that's fine because OblivAeon's not in that battle zone. Believe it or not, we have fewer Aeon Men. Actually, never mind. We have more Aeon Men. Or, we have the same number of Aeon Men. The number of Aeon Men is unchanged. Alright, Hermetic evolved. Bloodstone is really nice. We have to get rid of Hermetic for that to work, though. But Fixer could basically do it himself with Pipe Wrench. Actually, he doesn't even... Well, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 plus 1 each. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 is 10. So it'd be 1 away. But he could Pipe Wrench and get it, or Grease Monkey Fist and get that, or he could charge and get that. So I guess that means we're not going to take this with the Sentinels, which means we will have an opportunity to give a incap ability. So now, even though OblivAeon's in this battle zone, I don't really want to move away from him because there are 3 Scions in this battle zone, and if I move to the other battle zone, if I move all the heroes to the other battle zone, then we get 3 devastation tokens, and that's awful. Is it time to flip this? If so, we need to find a way to deal damage that's irreducible. Mainstay could make the next damage irreducible. I don't know if that needs to be dealt. It doesn't imply that it needs to be dealt. It doesn't say the next damage dealt to a target dealt damage this way, so it should hopefully work if I target OblivAeon with it. And then it can be any hero that would do that then. As long as they're in a battle zone with OblivAeon and can deal... This also does irreducible. However, you don't have a power that would deal damage. I can steal the Mecha Knight. Oh my god, that's awful. Flying stabbing knives won't do enough damage. Karate Robot would not deal enough damage even if I got into play and put a card underneath it. And that's not going to deal damage. And you do not have irreducible damage. Oh boy, well that's annoying. How much damage is this going to do? This is going to do 4 + 1 - 2, which is 3. Draw a card, play a card. It just has to be dealt 5 damage in a single turn. Is there another way we can do that somehow? Let's hit Fixer with this. So that Apex of Humanity increases it by 1, so that he deals 1 damage to OblivAeon. And then hits Scions and nothing else. That doesn't really seem worth it. This will do 4 + 1 - 2, which is 3, but then you don't have another damage dealer. This deals 3 - 2. This deals 2 - 2. I don't like any of these plans. Oh, but could I give... Actually, one player may play a card. We could give that to Idealist to get Karate Robot out. And then on her turn, she could better Punching, which will deal 1 irreducible. And then Karate Robot will deal 1 and 1 irreducible, so 3, which is still not enough. Actually, let's see. Fixer with Pipe Wrench. Increase by 1, increase by 1. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, each -2. So that would do it, right? That would be 5 damage. 5 instances of 1 damage in a single turn. Okay, so Fixer can do it. Okay, I don't have to worry about that then. All right, so we do have a plethora of AoE damage here. Is it worth sending Sentinels to the other battle zone to take out all those Aeon men? Each player in the game may draw a card. When turned to this page, 180 HP. OblivAeon deals each non-villain target 4 energy damage. That's awful. Well, I guess it's not +4 anymore, but that's still awful. And that's in Battle Zone 1, which is where all the stupid scions are. Ugh. Okay, so I think that basically what I'm saying is I gotta do that. Oh, right, I was gonna have Fixer take this on and do it. Ugh. Oh, we're definitely not gonna be able to do this myself either, though, right? Well, part of it was I was gonna use an incap to play a card, so we'll do that to Blackout. Wraith deals damage this way. We're going to have 2 rounds of 2 damage across the board, so that's going to be 4 damage to everyone, which actually won't be enough to take out everything. But if I do one of these damages to the Aeon Vassal, it will at least not add a devastation token when OblivAeon eventually destroys it. And then we can take out another Aeon Vassal. Alright, then we'll keep you there. I don't really want you to take this on right now, though. We'll just skip that. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out. Let's just do this before we run out of time. Now just imagine this with Jack Handle. If we had Jack Handle, we would just not have any opposition beyond OblivAeon. All right, we're on phase 2, and that was less than an hour, unlike last time. That was like 4 hours. All right, you are going to take out Dynamic Siphon. Do I care? I don't think I do. I don't think there's anything I can do anyway, but so be it. So we have Aeon Men here, and that's stuff that OblivAeon could destroy. So is there a way we can deal with them ourselves? We're probably just gonna have to leave the 3 heroes here so that we don't get too many devastation tokens. So this question is easy. Regain a reward. Omni Unity. Each target in this play area may deal 1 target. You don't have equipment cards though, and you have to play that to get it, so I don't think it's worth doing. The incap abilities: play a card, hero regains 2 HP, destroy an ongoing card. We do not have an ongoing card here, but we could get to Hope for a Dawn if I give you an extra card play. Which would require me to not deal damage this round. So what would be a better idea then? Flying Stabby Knives is in my deck now. Deal up to 2x targets 2 damage each. We could do 2 damage to several targets. If I conceptualize, that would put 2 concepts in play, or that would make it target 2 things for 2 damage each. Whereas Karate Robot would deal 2 and 2 damage to 1 target if I were to select that one instead. And I'm not sure which one is better. We don't really have much of an option because Cosmic's not really doing much himself. The other thing is, if I do flip 4 to Hope for a Dawn, then Void Soul is going to flip, and then we have another terrible round. So maybe I don't want to worry about To Hope for a Dawn. Well, I wasn't really worrying about it that much anyway, but... can you do something? Fixer could play Charge. He would deal 4 damage with that. Alright, does any player may play a card? So there's a charge there. Do you have Overdrive in your trash? You do, so you could use your base power twice, but you'd have to destroy things with that, which would be your setup, and I don't really want to do that. You could meditate and get your redirection back, which isn't going to do that much, but we do not have Grease Gun. We have Grease Monkey Fist, which is not Grease Gun. You also have an incap, though. Hero may use a power. Or 2 hit points, ongoing environment. So we could give you a power off of Mecha Knight Ultra Strike. And if we did that, we would like you to have more cards underneath this, right? Because then you could hit multiple things, right? Like, I mean, what? That's 15 damage a pop? We could actually... Actually, if I give you Grease Monkey Fist, that would be 20 damage a pop. That's actually very tempting. Meditation's also tempting. That would keep Fixer alive. Alright, so I guess what I'm gonna do next is I'm just gonna power up Fixer, I guess, is what I should just be doing. So I do not want to do Strained Super Ego because that's gonna destroy Mecha Knight Ultra Strike. Unless I put out other fragments or other concepts, which I don't want to do. Conceptualize would give Idealist a concept and could put this under a card in play. This would also do damage and put a card, but Fixer is the primary damage dealer, right? So let's use an incap, play a card, Fixer. Let's be safe and get Driving Mantis, because Fixer with 2 damage reductions, a redirection, and a hit point regen whenever he uses a power should be almost invincible, right? And then let's... Oh. Actually, I can do this and get more cards under Super Mecha Knight. So is this forced damage? Deals X targets. Okay, that is forced damage. So we don't really want to power this up too much. Although if we do get it too powered up, we can use Strange Super Ego. But for now, it's fine because we do have lots of Scions to deal with, right? So we can put a fragment from hand under a concept in play. So let's conceptualize to get something else out so that Idealist could have something else that she could do. Let's do Karate Robot. Put this under Mecha Knight. Let's use her base power to get another fragment and put one of those under your hand. Better punching, I think. I mean, this is Irreducible, but do we care about Irreducible now? Maybe we could, yeah, we could still get a Scion that cares about it. Do that. Draw things. You can return Karate Robot to your hand, but that's fine. Stay there. And have Fixer use a power to use the Mecha Knight. And I think the priorities are definitely the Aeon Loci. I can't remember what the plural of locus is. I think it's loci. Or loci. I think it's spelled L-O-C-I, but I don't know if it's ever been decided whether it's loci or loci. Progress would be dealt to, like, we need to deal 180 damage to OblivAeon at some point, right? So probably better to just do it directly to OblivAeon and just have these other guys out there. Yeah. How about we just end the game earlier by getting rid of OblivAeon? All right, now it's play phase. I can't give Fixer another power. We could dynamic siphon him and get him powers out of turn. But I don't want to damage him this turn because he does not have another power. So let's just damage OblivAeon. So we do not have Final Champion because it's 4 and 4. Targets dealt damage this way cannot deal damage. Oh no! But Fixer can use a power! And he can hit OblivAeon! Now we can hit 2 other things with this. Which ones are going to be the best? I mean, Void Soul's just making it annoying to deal with objectives, so let's just get rid of Void Soul. And then, who's the other more annoying one? Is this a Fixer Nemesis? It is. However, when he would be dealt an even amount, reduce it by 1, so it's actually negating the Nemesis part. That's kind of funny. Fixer's doing the same damage to Faultless, whether he's a Nemesis or not. Actually, that's kind of funny. I think technically, that clause basically means Nemesis damage is negated. Because if you were doing 2 damage, you'd be doing 1. But if you're doing 2 Nemesis damage, it'd be 3. No, never mind. That would actually, never mind. I'm misthinking of this. If you were initially dealing an even amount of damage and this were a Nemesis, you'd be doing twice as much damage. Okay. So basically, if Fixer did not have Pipe Wrench out, well, he would still be dealing 3 damage, which is why I was thinking it doesn't matter. But actually, if he didn't have Pipe Wrench, he would be doing 3 damage at base. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm confusing myself again, so let's just stop thinking. This deals the hero target with the lowest, or 3. Which is currently a dynamic siphon, so that's not too bad. This card deals each hero target in the play area with the most rewards 3 and 1. That's Fixer. At the start of this villain turn, each hero target deals itself 1 psychic damage. Well, that's actually not good for Fixer. Actually, no, that's fine. That's going to hit dynamic siphon. When this card is destroyed, each player may move up 2 cards from the trash to their hand. Or when this card will be destroyed, flip it, and then he's a hero. Yay! Each non-villain target regains 2 hit points. At the end of this villain turn, each hero may use a power. Yay! Does it really matter, though? I'll just hit Faultless, because hero. Deal each target 2 cold. If any environment targets are dealt damage this way, destroy a building card. There are no building cards. Tragedy. Also, Cosmic's almost gone. And Dynamic Siphon is gone, so there goes that plan. Yay! Redirect! Move each Aeon man to the other battle zone. If OblivAeon is here, move OblivAeon to the other battle zone. Oh boy, this is gonna go off! OblivAeon deals each non-Scion target 99 infernal damage. Ow. Swellguard is good for us, right? Deals each non-hero, non-Maerynian target 1 melee and 1 lightning. Whereas this is annoying. And this is annoying. Destroy 1 non-target environment card. Deal each non-villain target 2 psychic. Each player discards a card. All right, there goes Cosmic. It actually means that the environment, or that we're getting... Oh no, Devastation tokens are down to 9. Interesting. Discard cards? Sure. Harmony can go... you have Karate Robot, so you can lose a Karate Robot. You're shrugging that off. You're mostly shrugging that off. All right, what's my new random hero? GI Bunker. All nations will crumble and collapse. The end has come. When the world sees true evil, good people unite to oppose it. I've seen it firsthand. All right, you do not want to be in the second battle zone, because that could be bad. Internal defense grid. Oh, good. This is the battle zone with the Sentinels. Oh, good. We're going to get rid of all the Aeon men. Except for the one that Aeon Master plays. Although internal defense grid also dealt damage to it, so that's actually perfect. So, yeah, we're going to lose the Sentinels because they're going to be dealt 99 damage each. Unless, for whatever reason, well, yeah, that doesn't even do anything. Move the countdown 1 space closer to 0. Well, it's actually not terrible because we're at 6, but certainly losing time like that stinks. Plus, we're getting a devastation token because of a hero incap. But we've not lost an environment yet. Deal each hero target damage. Ha! There are none! Ha ha ha! Alright, the random hero is Fanatic! My will shall be made manifest. The final day is upon you. I will overcome this test of faith. Excellent. It's all going according to plan. And, should we just move her to the first battle zone since OblivAeon's gonna do terrible things? Sure. And then OblivAeon moves to the other battle zone anyway. Yeah! That'll show him. Fixer doesn't care. However, what Fixer does care about is the devastation token. We are past the start of the villain turn, though. Also, 4 damage? Ew. If no damage is dealt to heroes. Oh yeah, I probably did want to leave Fanatic. I forgot about that rule. That's fine. Because he moved anyway. I forgot about that clause. We can redirect this. This is why I did Trapping Mantis, because now we can redirect 4 damage. Void Soul's almost gone, but Fixer will take him out himself anyway, so let's redirect that. Oh yeah, to Sanction, because that's Nemesis. So when a Scion is destroyed, a devastation token is removed, so I shouldn't really be too worried. However, when we do destroy a Scion, there's benefits, like 3 hit points there, and power usages here. This is Redeemer Fanatic, so it's 1 hit point and draw a card. You can give a draw, a play, and a regain. Fixer can get Harmony, that's nice. Extra damage. Yeah, I think we're just basically gonna wipe the Scions. The thing is, Fixer currently has 2 cards under Mechanite that he doesn't want to have 2 cards under Mechanite after he destroys Faultless and Void Soul. Unless he had a skip button when we did that, because there have been times where where players have a skip button when I feel like they shouldn't, but I will certainly take advantage of that. So what do I want to do? Destroy Aeon Vassal is one thing I want to do. I don't think I have a means of doing that without losing Idealist or Fixer. Well, actually, we don't need 3 heroes in Battle Zone 1 once we take out Void Soul and Faultless. So we could move 2 heroes to the other Battle Zone. And if that's... I mean, Fnatic can only deal 1. Actually, we're going to give Fixer this, so actually... he's not necessarily going to destroy all those. So maybe we want Idealist to put a fragment underneath. So let's stay here. Use an incap. It doesn't matter which one. Play Idealist. You may play a fragment. Play any number of concepts from your hand. You may play a fragment. Let's do making things up, because that can get us more concepts. Because then we could get Devastating Aurora. Ooh, Monster Vid. Hello. Move 1 card from another concept, and that's actually fine. That will neuter. That will neuter the Mechanite when we need it to. Discard 2 cards. Board now. I haven't really used it. Honestly, I'm just going to get rid of the other making things up. And then I can play a card. Edgy Hogs. That will do more than better punching. Although you do have a +1 now. Deal 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3. Now let's do better punching. Let's whittle down Sanction, since Fixer has Faultless and Void Soul taken care of now. Actually, if you used your base power, you can move another fragment underneath that, and then you could hit all 5 things. That's fine. I don't want to do that. Move under Mechanite. Alright, you're still in Battle Zone 1, though. Let's do Undaunted. Someday that will do something. So this game's kind of going my way now, but it's also still kind of early. Stay there. Take on the objective. Harmony, Mechanite. I don't see a skip button here. So this is forced damage, so I am going to need to move these away after we are done with all of these targets. But this is currently my cheap man's jack handle, which is nice. Oh, shoot. Is that going to matter? That might matter. It is going to matter. Let me do that, because Void Soul flipped because we claimed a reward. So let's not hit Void Soul second, or Hermetic second. Let's just hit Void Soul now. Just get rid of him. It gives us lots of hit points. I've not used too many ink caps in an OblivAeon game, so I'm kind of excited by this, because this has been working pretty well. Because generally I've been so focused on getting the objectives, but Fixer with Mechanite currently is really good. Plus now with Bloodstone, he's even more invincible. Now with Harmony, he's dealing 5 damage instead of 3. That's cool. Oh no! He's still hitting him! Oh well. That's fine. I don't really care. I mean, like, yeah, we get the sting at the end if he survives. I doubt he will survive the Scion turn. I have to discard a card. Not Salvage Yard. I probably don't need Bloody Knuckles when I have a +3 right now. But the difference between a +3 and a +5 is 2. But like Charge deals 5 damage, whereas this would deal 10 more damage total with each Mecha Knight. So I guess it's Charge. I mean, like, I could now use Grease Monkey Fist because now we have a backup, so I don't know. But that's something to consider. Do we have to consider Battle Zone 2? I'm here to help. I don't care. I'm here to help you. I don't care. Let's keep you here because we need to move you, or we need to move cards with Fixer. To Hope for a Dawn, we're eventually going to get someday, I swear. Can I use Monster of Id? Can I move Monster of Id? Oh, I have to move 2 cards with powers on them. So I could move Monster of Id to my hand like 15 million times. I think that's what happened one game, actually. But no, we won't do that. So I'm not going to swap that out because I can claim it. At the end of your turn, play the top 2 cards of the environment deck. Cold War. I mean, yeah, that's nice. Do I want to regain Omni-Unity? Not really. Incapability, play a card, 2 hit points, destroy an ongoing. I think I want to shuffle because we do have some objectives that were moved to the bottom of the mission deck. So let's shuffle just to get them back in the mix. So now we have the Last Wager, which is eh. But now I can do Strange Super Ego, which is going to help move concepts away. Plus Monster Vid will also move concepts away, or move cards away from concepts, which is nice. And now let's hit OblivAeon with this. Move 2 cards with powers to my hand. So Karate Robot, Flying Stabby, Monster of Id, Monster of Id, Monster of Id. I'm trying to put it in my hand and it keeps falling out. Damn it. I'm actually tempted. How high can this go? Like, I want to see how high should I get this to go. Welcome to Dolphin's Dive, where we see how high this number goes. I'm gonna bet 100. Can I select this turn? I can still hit this at any time though and cancel this, right? There it is. Yeah, then I have it canceled. Now 24th card. All right. Well, actually, if I do this, then I can't see when it. Okay, so I can't actually do that because I want to see at what point does it stop saying numbers. 28th card. 29th card, 30th card, 31st card, 32nd card, 33rd card, 34th card, 35th card, 36th card, 37th card, 38th card. It keeps putting Idself into play. Ha, see what I did there? 40th card, 41st card, 42nd card, 43rd card, 44th card, 45th card, 46th card, 47th card, 48th card. We're almost at 50. 50th card, 51st. I know at one point, and I remember this from like a super early version of, or super early Sentinels Live, probably like episode 2. Like I think either it was Haka's card or Omnicannon. I don't remember which, but actually no, what it was forced deployment is what it did, and they were doing this intentionally in order to trigger ammo drop as many times as it could. And what they did was they destroyed all of Voss's cards except for forced deployment. Like it was End of Days. They destroyed all of Voss's cards, then they destroyed they destroyed forced deployment. Forced deployment put all the cards back into play, but End of Days was like, who cares? You're still getting destroyed. It went up to like 20 before it said nth card. So clearly they fixed it since then. The question is it fixed because they coded it? Like, is this like brute force coding where every single number instance is written? Or is it smart coding where it's like they see what number they want and they're referencing a rule table for how to format this number? Because we're up to 83rd. And you could certainly set up an array in programming to have all of these strings up to whatever number. But the question is, how high did they program, or did they program a limit to this 90th card? And I haven't seen any typos, which generally means that it is not hard-coded. Because if these were all typed individually, there would be a great chance of a typo. All right, 98th, 99th, 100th. So what's going to happen? 101st? The nth card! Yeah, we found the nth card! The nth card is the 101st card. Should I submit a bug report? I returned 100 cards to hand, and now it says nth card. All right, stop. So you do that. That happens. Move a card. So we're moving these away from Mecha Knight, which is perfect. Does it really matter which one? Let's get Conceptualized back someday. It's going on under Monster of Id. Then you may draw a card or use a power. You could draw a card and put a fragment from your hand under a concept in play, but that's not what I want to do right now. And then we're going to move a card to Monster of Id. But that's fine. Alright, second battle zone. I think you have to. The last wager. Incapability. I mean, like, last wager is not really a terrible one to get. It's just not much happens with it. But if I take it on, at least it gets room for another objective for someone else to get. You don't have a reward to reclaim. And you don't really have much of anything else to do, right? Either play or draw X cards? That's interesting. You could do grenade launcher and external combustion, and that would take out Aeon Vassal. But then Aeon Master will play something else. You could also just do that with a card play, which you don't have otherwise. Power usage wouldn't help here. So yeah, I guess we'll use an incap. We'll just do the deal yourself 1 damage to play an additional card. Takes on an Aeon Vassal, that's actually fine. Storm Speaker, cool. Oh, hello, you're flipping. What does that do? I don't know what that does. Oh. Oh, cool, we survived. What does this do? When this card is destroyed, each hero target may deal 1 target 2 energy damage, and then blah blah blah. At the end of this villain turn, this card deals hero with the highest HP X energy damage, where X equals the number of cards in that hero's trash. If at least 4 damage is dealt this way, flip this card. And you selected Fanatic? Is that what happened? Well, it doesn't matter, because each hero may use a power. That's perfect. Because Fixer can now use his Mecha Knight Ultra Strike on OblivAeon. And Sanction. Oh no, it's -2. It's actually fine, because that gives us a Scion in this battle zone that we can whittle away. Fanatic, you can regain a hit point and draw a card. End of days. An Idealist, play a fragment or draw a card and move something. I don't want to do that though, do I? Put a concept from your trash into play. Oh, we have Karate Robot. But that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to play the other one. Yes, I care enough about this to do that. And yeah, that was 0 damage to Fanatic, so that's good to see. Fanatic, he's a power. Thank you. And now play Bright Idea. This still draws a card. Gets me Karate Robot. And now I'm gonna put this under Karate Robot. Oh, it put the top card of my deck under Karate Robot. That's good. Ow. And Sanction was moved here. Hello, Sanction. How are you doing? Move OblivAeon to the battle zone with the most hero targets? Yeah, sure. Add a devastation token. That's annoying. That's 0. Buy Faultless. That's it. And really, I mean, he's gonna get destroyed anyway, right? But there's not. I wish there were a Scion here to direct this damage to. Oh well. Hey there, how you doing? Bore. Say what you will about this game, but it's not really been boring. Har. So Bore, when he flips and does shenanigans, deals each target X and X, where X is the number of tokens on this card. First time this card is dealt damage each turn, put a token on this card. Basically, we can get him destroyed, like, easily with Fixer, so it doesn't really matter. But certainly would probably want Idealist to survive. If I move Fanatic to the other battle zone, we can destroy Aeon Thrall, throw it into Sanction. Because if I hit Aeon Master, we get another Aeon Man back. We need 2 heroes in this battle zone. And actually, I think... Did the Scion move? It moved on its turn, so we didn't get tokens from that action. So that's good. But we need to get 2 heroes in the other battle zone. So we kind of have to leave Idealist with Fixer, right? Because we need her to move the Mechanite card away. But if I keep her in the battle zone with Fixer, then she perishes. But if I keep anyone in the battle zone with Fixer, they basically perish. So maybe I keep Fanatic with Fixer. I move Idealist to battle zone 2. And I hope that she can keep herself alive. Does not have a means of regaining hit points. It's actually probably not that likely she will survive. Actually, she can regain 2 hit points. She can regain 2 hit points, guys. So let's keep you here. We can also have you regain 2 hit points from here. But not there. Let's take on the objective because you are missing rewards. We have the final champion, which, you know, Cursor. Reduce the first damage that would be dealt to any hero target in this play area by 1. That's cool. Or by 4, the first time each turn. First battle zone, 3 hero targets and 2 non-hero targets. So Fixer can get this. So we will get Cursor. Fixer will get Cursor. Which doesn't really benefit Fixer that much except for the -4 to Fixer. Which basically means we don't need Driving Mantis anymore. The redirection is fun, but he is not dying. So I can't Final Dive. I could Holy Nova and I would heal Idealist. But that would also hit Bore, which will mean Bore will deal more damage. So how about I do Absolution so that I have a damage dealing power, and then I can hit OblivAeon with it. Because, you know, the name of the game is to destroy OblivAeon, so let's just damage OblivAeon. Each player may discard a card. Any player who discarded it may draw a card. If 2 more one-shots are drawn this way, flip this card. So I don't really like Divine Sacrifice that much. I'm gonna ditch that one. Fixer's discarding cards because of Bloodstone, so I'm actually just gonna skip Fixer. Even though that makes it less likely for us to draw 2 one-shots. I don't really care about this. But it's at least good to get rid of cards I don't need. Strange Super Ego we already have in play, so I don't need another one of that. We draw a one-shot, and we draw a one-shot, so it did succeed. Success. So stay here, take on the objective. We now have the one, Nature's Compulsion. Each time your hero enters a battle zone, add a token to this card. When there are 4 tokens, flip this card. See, this card is awesome because it says increased damage dealt by targets in this play area by 1. At the end of your turn, each hero's target display area gains a hit point. Then you may move your hero to the other battle zone. That is an excellent reward. I love that reward a lot, actually. You have Chekhov's hairdryer. Yeah, I like that, except I kind of want Grease Monkey Fists. Because I can still Mecha Knight with that. And now it's going to ask me this a million times. So let's just select Radiant because holy damage. John doesn't like it, really? I guess it's like, it's a slow reward to get because it takes you 3 rounds to get. But it allows you to do things to OblivAeon and then flee to the other battle zone. Or do things to whatever in this battle zone and then flip to the other battle zone. So I can't really fathom why that would be bad. Dual crowbars. I believe that's better than Pipe Wrench. So I'm going to ditch Bloody Knuckles. And yeah, we got that because of all the hero targets. Okay, so... and also, hi, Balooey. Did you see the nth card? Yeah, here's the conundrum. I can't really do all the things I want to do. I want to move you to the other battle zone. Let's do that. Actually... He focuses on OblivAeon more than anything. He admits to not caring about Scions, so long game rewards aren't his tea. I mean, I'm focusing on OblivAeon, but I think it's just, you know, icing on the cake. If I stay in Battle Zone 1 and I take Nature's Compulsion, I could still move to Battle Zone 2. I mean, Fixer would like to have that, but I guess that's, you know, a long-term away thing. I mean, I guess he might as well just take it, right? But if he takes it, then he's not going to... He doesn't have any incaps. Oh, we also have Devastating Aurora. Yeah, actually. Let's do Devastating Aurora because that's 3 and 3. That will take out basically any Aeon man. So yeah, take that on. Or no, actually no, don't take that on. What am I talking about? No, pre-start a turn. Move, and then you're not taking that on. So you might as well use an incapability. Let's give you hit points, even though it's boring. And then let's Devastating Aurora. So Aeon Vassal will be gone immediately. Aeon Warrior was hit this round. Move this under the top card of a hero deck. Now let's leave that with Idealist, I think. You don't need it. Alright, and Karate Robot we can hit Aeon Master with. Actually, that's going to make Monster of Id... No, because we can do Strain Super Ego. Okay, so we're fine. Strain Super Ego because we moved Monster of Id to after Strained Super Eco, conveniently, we can do it still. But I definitely don't want to use... Well, I guess I could use a power. I mean, what? Draw a card or draw a card and put a fragment from hand under a concept in play? Arguably, the power's better, right? Or play a fragment. Search your deck for a concept. Put a concept from your trash. We have none. Deal 2 targets 2 melee damage each. Let's do that one. Because we can hit Aeon Master with it. Move it underneath Karate Robot because Monster of Id is going to steal cards. So let's make sure it has cards to steal. Stay there. Incap. Power, draw, discard. Hit points, ongoing environment. Power, 1 hit point. 1 hero deals themselves damage and then can play or draw. So it's not even just Bunker that could do that, but there's not a reason to do that to Idealist, I don't think. If we can do 11 damage to Aeon Master, that would be good. Power, draw, discard, power, or play. That would do 4 damage. And that would be the extent of that. This would do 4 damage, and that would be the extent of that. You would be doing 2 damage. I thought that was 3. So that's 5 damage to Aeon Master. Not enough. So let's do hit points. As boring as it is. We just tripled Idealist's hit points from the start of the round. Let's also stop the environment from playing cards because it's Omnitron 4. And actually, we do have damage we would like to reduce or make irreducible. So now Sanctions damage is irreducible. Good. Good and good. Two psychic damage each hero. Damage this way destroys 1 of their non-character cards. Well, that is -4. I don't know. You have to destroy a card. I mean, that's rather meager, right? Destroy 2 environment cards. There were none. Who's considered to have the highest? Oh boy. Let's not destroy Idealist, even though it would also flip Sanction back to the front. Move OblivAeon to the battle zone with the most hero targets. That's battle zone 1. Deal each target 2 and 2 and add a devastation token. And we're at the past of the start of the villain turn. So that's fine. Borer's gonna add a token. This is already 0 to Fixer, so let's reduce Cursor's damage. And then the rest doesn't matter. And then that's 4 damage. That is going to take out Boar. Okay, let's hit Boar first. This is going to be 3 and 3. Yeah, so Curse is gone anyway. Oh well. The Fanatic lives! so just right after you destroyed a Scion, you add Nixus. Great. That's actually fine. You're at 30. You're a Fanatic Nemesis. Whenever this card deals damage to a hero, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to last long. Remove 4 Devastation tokens from the anvil. Okay, that's excellent, actually. So stay there. Use an Incap ability. Draw, play, regain. 2, play, draw, ongoing. I think this is a time for Salvage Yard. We can certainly destroy, like, Undaunted with it. So let's go ahead, have Fixer play Salvage Yard. That at least move Chekhov's Hairdryer, right? Yep, we have Chekhov's Hairdryer. Yes. Play Overdrive twice. Use Bitter Strike twice. And I will leave Nixus there because we could hit you with dual crowbars. Yes, yes, that sounds excellent. And let's destroy Undaunted first. And then hit OblivAeon again. I want to destroy Pipe Wrench last because I want to benefit from the +1 for just one more round. And now, Holy Nova will at least hit OblivAeon while also hitting Nixus. And I'll Absolution. So I'm not particularly worried about this game right now. Stay there, take on the objective. And now we have the Summon the Colosseum card. That's kind of boring, but whatever. Dual Crowbars, yeah! And now not only can I Super Mecha Ultra Strike twice, but I can hit Nixus with this. And each time I hit Nixus, I can hit OblivAeon with it. Actually, that might not be too good because I'm going to take out OblivAeon. And then I have to use the second part of Mecha Knight. Yeah, I have to. Well, I mean, if I hit OblivAeon first, I'm going to take out Nixus. If I hit out Nixus first, I'm going to take out OblivAeon. So I'm kind of screwed either way. Stupid card underneath Mecha Knight Ultra Strike. I could destroy Mecha Knight Ultra Strike. That doesn't seem wise. Whatever, we'll just do it. It's fine. Actually, I don't have to hit OblivAeon with it, right? If I stop here, then I can hit... Okay, this works. Cards! Now he moves to the other battle zone, which is interesting for reasons. Also, we're not getting Scions back in the game, so I can destroy Scions. And that removed even more devastation tokens. So we've not actually removed an environment yet. We've had hero incaps though, but we've not removed an environment yet. Okay, if I move to the second battle zone, actually OblivAeon's not going to do the thing, right? Because we're past his start of turn. So I might as well do that. Now we're in this battle zone, and now we can have Fixer use powers. Maybe. Except you don't have an incap that will do that. You have an incap that would do that. We can give Fixer a card play, but actually we can use Overdrive. And then he can use Strike twice. Sure. Stay there. Use an incap. play Overdrive. This has been an interesting game. I'm actually happy with how terrible this game started and how much it's turned around. Now we're going to be, yeah, so... And damage sanction is irreducible. So let's hit sanction first while it's irreducible. And then hit OblivAeon. And then we have to destroy something, but that's fine. So what's... When sanction is destroyed, each hero target may deal one target to two energy damage. What? So I'm obviously not destroying Apex, Mecha Knight. I mean, I could destroy Mecha Knight, but let's not. And say we did Harmony, Grease Monkey Fist, Dual Crowbars. So Strain, Super Ego, Grenade Launcher, Karate Robot. Do you have another damage dealer? No. But like, Grenade Launcher is only 2 damage, right? So who cares? And that's not going to take out Sanction, but that Sanction can be destroyed through a variety of ways. So we'll do that. And then we have to destroy another card. Strange Super Ego. At the end of your turn, you may draw a card or use a power. Karate Robot. Destroy all cards under this card and deal damage. The damage is negligible, though, compared with Fixer, right? Like, basically, we're going to play Devastating Aurora. While it would be nice to... I mean, like... I honestly don't know, because there's... There aren't fragments that deal... Oh, this does deal damage. But I could also do this at the end of my turn, which is annoying. So there's... an annoying lack. Like, both of the cards I want, or that both of the candidates for destruction are good cards, is the problem. Is the fragment better than this? This is gonna do 2 and 2. This is going to do 3 and 1. This is going to move a card away from id. So that id can then take it. So I guess I can just get rid of Karate Robot because Strange Super Ego is going to do the same thing as Karate Robot anyway. Devastating Aurora. I mean, hey, this destroyed Sanction, so I don't know why people are all like, I don't understand why Devastating Aurora is that good. All right, so you're dealing, we're each dealing 2 damage to one thing. Obviously, we want to hit another target with this. And then hit OblivAeon. Then Idealist deals damage to OblivAeon. And then Bunker exists. And then we will take out Aeon Master so the Aeon Men don't matter. Alright, we're down to 3 Devastation tokens. That's cool. Just leave that there, who cares? I mean, I guess you're getting a power anyway, though, which is annoying, but we'll just do this one. Move this, move a card under a concept and play. You don't need to do that. OblivAeon plays Summon Scion. Well, that's fine. That gives us something to hit. Although if it was Voss, it'd actually be bad, but that's fine. We now have something for Fixer to hit, plus Aeon Men. Plus a Bunker Nemesis. Select a card to move a card from underneath it. Move away from id, because id will steal it. We can use a power, play a fragment, sound beating on OblivAeon, and then move this under Mechanite. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, we're winning the game when I give Fixer a power because Mechanite with dual crowbars is ridiculous. I'm just going to select, let's do Infernal this turn. And then let's select OblivAeon. Oh, I should have selected this turn. And then OblivAeon this turn. Because not only are we doing like 54 damage to OblivAeon with hitting Progeny here, but we're also going to hit other things with this. So yeah, Fixer's broken. Fixer needs a nerf. And just for good measure, we'll take out the last Aeon Man. All right, we won. That was a 2-hour game. And we'll do this. Those who sacrifice themselves, no pun intended, to protect the timelines will be remembered. 0 environments destroyed, 6 heroes incapacitated, 6 scions defeated. So I believe that makes us even. So we destroyed Aeon Master, Faultless, that one, Boar, that one, Void Soul, and then the other 2. I'm so terrible with names, I swear. And yeah, Freedom 6 Tempest was incapped with OblivAeon's first card play that said destroy the hero target with the lowest HP. And then Unity like got a reward. She got Omni-Unity, and then she never had anything else to do because she had no cards. Got incapped, and then we had Omni-Unity that we never used again. Extreme Primordion's Captain Cosmic gave Mr. Fixer a couple dynamic siphons, so he had some use. Supply and demand benchmark provided equipment cards to get Omni-Unity, which was useless. Wraith existed. She didn't even discard the equipment card, did she? No, we did get the one that was about equipment cards, wasn't it? I don't remember. Sanction and Nixius, yes. Sanction upper right, Nixius on the bottom, or Nixius. And then Adam and Sentinels, they did do some things. They did AoE damage. They helped clean up some of the Aeon men. That was about it. But yeah, no environments were destroyed. I believe that's the first game where none of the environments got destroyed. We got pretty fortunate. I mean, super early in the game, we had a lot of incaps. I think most of these incaps, if not all of these incaps, occurred in phase 1. Probably phase 2, though. I don't know. I'm pumped. I can't remember anymore. But yeah, so we managed to win because Dark Watch Mr. Fixer is broken, or even just Fixer in general was broken. I believe Fixer was down to single digits, low single digits. Was at a point where it was questionable whether he was going to survive, but getting the Apex of Humanity, which gave him a -1, Pipe Wrench, which gives a -1, the Driving Mantis, which redirects the first instance of 2 or fewer damage, which is great with damage reductions, because at that point, 4 damage dealt to Fixer reduces to 2, gets redirected, and becomes 4 damage to something else. Then we had Cursor for like 1 round, which was fun. We replaced his Driving Mantis with Grease Monkey Fists, and then we replaced Pipe Wrench with Dual Crowbars when we got it. And that with the Super Ultra Mechanite is ridiculous. Every time Fixer deals damage, he may deal more damage to something else. Yes, sure. And I believe I have defeated OblivAeon more often without OblivAeon Shard than with. And I think like the 1 or 2 times I had OblivAeon Shard, it either got no use or it was used but not to its greatest potential. So it is certainly really strong when you get it and can use it effectively. I've not been able to do that yet, but that's fine. Fixer basically does his own stuff. And I mean, like, I believe most of the times I've won was with Fixer getting ridiculous. So I guess Fixer's the best hero. But I don't know. Maybe next time we'll try to avoid using Fixer so that there's a bit of a more even playing ground. But that means I can't really use the random button. Oh well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out the other streams on this channel. We have Handelabra live every Tuesday with John and sometimes Jeremy, 2 of the lead heads of Handelabra, and they tend to demo content before it is publicly available. Their most recent project was to get the Aeon's End and 1-deck dungeon crossover finished. That was released several weeks ago. Certainly they will showcase some Spirit Island content once it is available and ready. Be sure to check out Handelabra Live. Be sure to check out Dolphin's Dive every Friday with myself. and we will play Sentinels of the Multiverse on alternating weeks, and One Deck Dungeon and Aeon's End on the other alternating weeks. I will not be here next week, though, because next week is final exam week, and I will be swamped with grading. But after that, it will be smooth sailing for the foreseeable future. Saturday, tomorrow at 8 p.m., if it's going this week, I don't remember, is On Deck with Pirate Savvy and Dover, a brother-sister duo that have fun playing card games with each other. And every Saturday at 7 p.m. is Tales from the Archive with another letdown who does some storytelling Sentinels of the Multiverse. The game I played here tonight was Sentinels of the Multiverse, and that has been released on digital medium for like 5 years. It's also been a physical thing for like 7 to 8 years. I don't remember when it was released. But it's a really fun game, very great cooperative game. OblivAeon is a very complex mode, but the base game is somewhat simpler, if still complex. You can find the physical game at various board game dealers. You can get the digital game on Steam and iOS and Android devices. The other Handelabra products, One Deck Dungeon, Bottom of the Ninth, and Aeon's End are also available on digital media. Go to Handelabra.com for more information on those. And I believe I've been reading that Handelabra is at PAX Unplugged. I don't know more information than that, honestly, but be sure to check them out if you are in the area. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Since we had no environment music, let's just put up some environment music. Maerynian Refuge was half of the setting of tonight, so let's listen to Maerynian Refuge because I don't know, I think I like it better than Omnitron 4 music wise. All right, have a good night, everyone.